So for the measurement of this gele, see the same 50-50, then you take out 5 from the left, making it 55-45. So we are doing a V base also. So you just do your V base the same way you did the one of yesterday. So you take your time, create your plate. Then make sure while you are arranging, you should slant it at the middle because you are creating a V base. So you take your time. It's a gradual process. So you just arrange, keep on arranging. Please make sure while you are arranging your first base, it should be neat. Do not be in a haste to arrange it. Just take your time to arrange. A gradual process, please. It's a gradual process. Do not be in a haste. Just take your time to arrange. So please make sure while you are covering this other side, make sure it's covering her ear. Like her ear should not be open. Otherwise, before you are done tying, the glue might just pull off her head. So make sure it's covering the person's ear. You understand? Make sure it's covering the person's ear. Then you ask your client or muse to hold on for you. So make sure the person is holding very tight. Then you go to the back. I remember I said that's why there is a short hand side and there is a long hand side. The short one is always up, while the longer one down. So short up. The short one is always up, while the longer one down. The short one is always up, while the longer one down. The short one is always up, while the long one down. The short one is always up, while the long one down. Short up, long down. Short up, long down. So you make sure you arrange the plates. So you are crossing. In the short one, you cross. Short one is all the longer one down. So you just print it out. Just the same way you did that of yesterday. So it's the same procedure. So you just keep on arranging your plate one after the other. Keep on arranging the plate one after the other. So you ask your client to hold for you. Please, while you are printing with this short hand side, always remember that this short hand side, the plate should be much more than the one you printed before with the long hand side. You get that side might take 6, but this place you can take up to 9 or 8. So this side should be more. So the same thing, go to the back, then you pin, then before you start taking your plate. Just like the same way you tied the bridal ace of yesterday. So this tie is also a bridal ace, but it's a different kind of bridal ace. It's a bridal ace, but it's a different kind of bridal ace. Just know that there are different type of bridal ace. The one we tied yesterday is another type of bridal ace. This one is also another type of bridal ace. So now remember, you are taking tiny at the side, big at the middle, tiny at the side, big at the middle, tiny at the side, big at the middle. So now this, while you are taking the plate at the middle, let it be bigger than the one of yesterday. For this particular style of bridal ace, you allow the middle to be big. You allow the middle to be bigger. So you take tiny at the side, then big at the middle, like it should be very big, but not too big, but not like the one of yesterday. So you take big at the middle, then tiny at the side, tiny, big, tiny, tiny, big, tiny, tiny, big, tiny. So it's a continuous thing till you exhaust your fabric. So you keep on taking the plates one after the other. Keep on taking your plates one after the other. Keep on taking your plates one after the other. So you keep on taking the plates one after the other. It's a continuous thing. Just keep on taking your plates. Do not be in a haste, please. If you know you are not good in tying gele, please do not be in a haste to tie your gele. Take your time to tie your gele. Just take your time to tie your gele. Take your time. Even me, sometimes I take time to tie my gele. Like I'm not in a haste. I make sure I take my time to arrange the base, everything of my gele, so that everything becomes perfect. So please, while you are tying your gele, do not be in a haste. While you are tying your gele, do not be in a haste. Take your time, because tying your gele is a gradual process. So tying at the side, big at the middle. So now we start taking our fan at this other side. Now, if you are not taking it big at the middle, you don't have any excess to create your fan with. So the main reason why you are taking it big at the middle, tiny at the side, is because you need extra, like you need excess, so that you'll be able to create your fan at the side. That's why the middle needs to get finished first before the side. Do you understand? So you take tiny at the side, big at the middle, so that you have extra to create with when you are tying, to create your fan when you are tying. Do you understand? So you take your time to arrange. Take your time to arrange. Then you come to the back. So you are dragging it in now. So you pull in. You pull in. You just drag it so that it becomes tight. Drag in so that it becomes tight. So before you move to the other side, so once you notice it's already tight, so you move to the other side and arrange your plates. A gradual process. Arrange your plate. Now this other side, I took my time because I was trying to make it the same with the other side, the fan. Please, while you are tying your gele, make sure the both side fan they are the same. Not one very big, then the other side fan very small. So please, you let your both side fan. The both side fan should be the same. No one is bigger, no one is more tinier, and this, so the both sides should be the same. That's why I took my time. So I said, yeah, like, you need to take your time while tying your gele. Do not be in a haste, especially when you are doing a modeling shoot. So do not be in a haste, please. So it's a continuous thing. Just keep on arranging. You can see that I'm creating my fan, trying to make sure the both sides are the same. I'm looking at if the both sides they are the same. So you just continue like that. So now we start taking our fan, start taking the fans. So you start taking your fan, make sure they are the same. Try to make sure that they are the same. So I say I'm still using this to make sure the both sides are the same. That one should not be big and the other side tiny. So try to make the both sides the same thing. While you are printing, look at the other side. Okay, is it the same thing with this side? Is it the same thing with this side? So I'm taking it gradually. Now note that this gele I'm using to tie is 3 line. So it's supposed to be bigger than this. It's 3 line. And I still try to make it a little bit big. It's 3 line. If you are tying for your client, please, the length of your gele should be length 90, while the line should be 4. Length 94 line. That is a bridal length. You understand? Length 94 line. That is a bridal length. Length 94 line. That is a bridal. This one is just 3 line. So the main reason why I pinned this last fan to the second plate because it did not get to the back. So I'm trying to link it together with my pin, trying to pin it to the second plate so that it's as if it's the same thing. Before taking the one I pinned out before to wrap it up. So I use it to wrap it up so that it will be tight. So use it to wrap it. Remember, we are not tying. We are not tying all our gele. We are not tying any of our gele. So now we just wrap it up. So you go to the back, then you pin. Please remember that you have to buy gele. The length should be length 90, while 4 line. 4 line, not 5 line, not 6 line. 4 line is okay to achieve a bridal style. 4 line is okay to achieve a bridal style. So now you just pin. So now you pin it to the base. You just pin it to the base. So I like to use up to 2 pin to pin, or 3 or 4, so that my base will be like the gele will be fair. Remember, you are not tying, so do not be stitching with your pin. Do not be stitching with your pin. Make sure your client is holding down very tight for you, please. Your client should be holding very tight for you while you are pinning. Do not let them remove their hand. So you just continue, it's a continuous thing. So this tie is not hard. If you know how to tie the one of yesterday, so achieving this one is not hard. Now I remove the first plate from the top. The first plate, if you notice, I removed the first plate. So now I want to start pinning at the back. Now the way I pin is that I just pinch at the back, then I secure with my pin. Like you pinch at the back. Like your normal pinch, you just pinch it together at the back, then you pin it. You pin at the back. So you pinch, then you pin at the back. If you not look at the way I'm holding it now, you should know the way to hold it at the back. Just use your hand to pinch at the back, like as if you are dragging them together, then you pin so that it not loose. So you go to the other side, you do the same thing. You go to the other side, do the same thing. This tie is not hard. All you need to do is to tie it with patience and make sure you know what you are doing. So you pinch, then you pin. You pinch, then you pin at the back. Please, your pin should not be showing at the front. Your pin should not be showing at the front. If not, it's as if it makes gele unprofessional. So your pin should not be showing at the front, please. Your pin should not be showing at the front. So you just continue like that. You pin, you pinch, then you pin, you pinch, then you pin. So this is it. So now you just arrange. So this is what I call setting. So you set your gele so that it will come out nice. Most times, once I'm done tying my gele, I just take my phone to do a short video. Then I look at it to spot out my errors and I will correct it. So this is it. Yours should be more beautiful than this. So practicalize what you are being taught, then send us a piece of correction. Just know that if you do not practice, You can never be perfect when it comes to Gele. Gele requires your time, dedication. You get. So practice it. This is the final look. Thank you. So this is the final look, guys. So create yours and send to us for corrections.